Namaste, my friends. Pavel Kalagin with you today, the yoga teacher in the tradition of the Swami Sivananda. Yeah, very good saying, amazing one. I think one of the best ever, for me at least. So he wrote about 300 books. His students opened a lot of ashrams all over the world, and they still exist, and they're full of people, very popular. I lived in them. I got initiated in tradition. My spiritual name is Sankara, and I got initiated by a mantra and puja, but I'm not a fanatical guy. I'm not in any organization. Right now I'm in my own ashram. 2021 August. Yeah, and it was a nice day today. It was pretty hot summer actually. It still is, but today's a little easier in here. I am on the top floor, and when it's humid and hot, it's like, yeah, in the summertime in Brooklyn, it's too tough. Yeah. Sometimes I can stop a little to think, because I'm meditating. I don't do any drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Before I did a little, I'm not saying I'm like very good in it, but yeah, right now not anymore. Yeah, and I do yoga for a long time. I teach for about 30 years, and about 38 years I study yoga. I do pretty much the same introduction like in the beginning of the video, so who is watching me all the time, you just can skip it. Yeah, but for people, I don't know who, when and where will see this video after years, so it's a polite thing to do, just to say a few words about me and the channel. So I don't like to push you, to force you, to brainwash, to judge you, to teach how to live your life, anything like that. I'm just saying from my heart, from my experience, from my soul, from my own experience. I don't want you to do my mistakes. So most of the videos, it's spiritual videos, because I'm yoga vedanta teacher. It's understandable. Yeah, I'm not always looking in the camera because my vision is not so good. Since I was a child, I have a problem with retina. Yeah, I do yoga for eyes. It's very good. I have video in it. I'm saying it all the time in every video. Believe me, it's make a big difference. I'm doing it all the time, like every day. Some exercises for eyes. It helps a lot. Otherwise, I would not be in here like with you, not be able to. Sorry, I'm moving the table a little bit. Yeah, and it's two cats on here. Sometimes they make noise and something. Yeah, or something. Yeah. English my second language. I'm here for like 30 years or more for now, but still I need to think sometimes, to stop, to find the right word to explain something difficult with spirituality and meditation. It's not easy for even who knows English well. So I have a few platforms in here, and they all not commercial ones. In here in Ashram, I take some money from the people who comes here for yoga, but I do private lessons more. Before I did big groups, but I like it more. Yeah. So in here in the channel, it's plenty of videos. Like it's mostly it's mine, and they're not connected to each other. You can see any video you can take separately. Yeah, about spirituality, meditation, relaxation, yoga history, Vedanta philosophy, many things. Yeah, and today I'm gonna do some satsang. I'm gonna do some spiritual talk. Again, it's just my opinion, and I'm learning the lesson from it, and I hope somebody will too. It's a free video. I don't even let's say not even preparing too much before video. I like to be spontaneous, no masks, like I like to be alive, like the energy can go through easier. Yeah, so I'm publishing the books, my own books, with this yoga aphorisms or phrases, Vedanta way, you can say. I have 7,001 book, my main book. It calls The Essence on the Altar of Love. Yeah. You can download it from my site, from my website. It's gonna be under the video, the information. Actually, welcome to the site. It's so good, like many years we did it, and many gurus helped me. Usually I keep it in Russian language, but it's a program there, like you can switch in 165 languages. You can do, even big companies using this program, so it's gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's like encyclopedia of yoga, 3,000-4,000 pages, and you can download my book, The Essence on the Altar of Love, absolutely free in any system. So it's all not like it's free. It's just I start like that. I'm not trying to sell you something. Yeah, and usually also I have the books in English and other languages, in Russian especially. So in like real books, I'm saying, like live books, paper one, and I can send it to you if you write me address. So you can write me, you can email me, you can put it under the video, you can write it into the messenger, my Facebook or Instagram, so it's no problem. Actually, I have two more platforms in English. It's for now it's Facebook and Instagram, and for now I'm putting the phrases every day, my phrases. People do comments on it. Yeah, so I would love if you do the same. The comments important for other people, very important. When you speak, you can change somebody's life for good, Yeah, so welcome to platforms, and yeah, many people helping me, so thank them, thank you. Yeah, so that's pretty much, this is it, what I usually say at the beginning. What else? Yeah, today I said it's gonna be satsang. Usually it's 3 types of video about satsang I do. The first one I do some I'm reading my own stories or my own phrases from the books, and I do comments on it. Another type, it's like some wisdom anecdotes or some wisdom phrases from other teachers, saint people, or just stories you can take a lesson from. And another one, just wisdom stories, life stories mostly. Not necessarily from Vedanta, Vedic culture, not necessarily. So today I'm gonna mention the three things. So I would love to speak about three things today. The first one, it's about God and it's about teacher at the same time. It is one very wisdom and very old phrase, ancient phrase. It exists. I hope it exists in many languages, but I read it in holy books and in English and Russian books and any. So the phrase is like, if you getting too close to the teacher, to the real guru, the guru like a fire, like energy. You can burn yourself. And if you go too far from the teacher, you're gonna get cold, So it's very wisdom thing. The same thing it's God. Like if you prepare, like stay with God, like where you prepare. God is everywhere, but everything should be on time. If you get too close and if you're not ready for that, if you take too much God's energy or you're getting some information or knowledge you're not ready for, you can burn your mind, nerves, like, like electric wire, when you put too much electricity in it. So if you stay far from reading about God, from meditation, you're not in a path, like you're getting colder, like you're going kind of down, you're not staying in the same place, you're just frozen, becoming frozen. You're not growing spiritually at all, and you're gonna suffer more. So that's very good. It was very good lesson for me. That my first teacher, I had many teachers, and I have teacher now also. So and from the first teacher, I learned, and he was very tough. Like he was martial arts and Buddhist in the same time, and it was like community, pretty strong community. It was a long time ago, but I've been there like for 13 years. It was very good example, very sharp, like teacher, very delicate. He was like razor, and with him, if you keep the balance, you feel like he's like your father, like you feel so in balance, you feel joy, you feel energy, you feel like you want to live, you want to do something, you're always in a good mood. But if you get too close, you feel it, even just scary a little bit, like you're not ready for that. It's like it was a warrior, every enlightened people, like they're warriors, like you're actually coming closer to higher than life and death, and probably you're not ready for death even for little pain. Sometimes people not ready to lose somebody, and here, like if you're closer, you're losing anything. You just like you should be completely so pure energy. You're with him or you're not with him. It's not fanatical thing at all. It's not about it. It's just how the energy works. And you understand everything, and he is not doing it on purpose. He's not taking you, And if you're far away somewhere, like for a long time, you feel you need this energy. You have it. You're hungry for that. You're thirsty. You're seeking for this energy. Sometimes we feel the same thing with our relatives, mother or father, and when we in childhood, when we were children. I felt it also, but it's a little bit different. Yeah, so the lesson is like the real enlightened person, it's the best thing to do. It's from my experience also. It's not like I read somewhere. I've been through it. It's life. I'm not telling you just theory like you can't apply. You can apply it to your life. With real guru, try to keep the balance. For some people, they can stay very close in many aspects, physically, mentally, spiritually. For some people, they're in the middle. For some people, they move far, but it's still a middle for all these people. Even for people who's close, it's their middle. For different people, different middle, different balance. Same thing with God. Yeah. So think about it. And another thing, very important lesson from my point of view. Sometimes we're doing the good things, but they becoming bad things because we're not enlightened, and we don't see what's gonna be in the future with the person. We think we're gonna do good thing. The good thing, it's like you see the karma of person. You see future, basically. You see what's gonna happen to him after that. Because sometimes you can do bad thing. Let's say I can make any examples. Let's say you got in a car accident, but and let's say the policeman it was your destiny, let's say like it was the woman and they got married, it was the car accident, you not got hurt a lot, but you met your person, so, or you went, let's say, to the police department to pay the ticket and you met somebody, friend, guru, women or man to live with, your love. You see, from the bad things, it's a good thing. It's not like it's all mixed. And sometimes, don't be crazy, don't blame yourself too much if you did something bad, but not so bad. Of course, if you killed 100 people, it's not so good. Yeah, but if you did something maybe it's gonna, in advance, it's gonna be the good thing. And opposite, if you do some advices, some people, they like to give advices, even if they not went through that. It's not too good thing, some people, a lot of ego and stuff. It's good things from ego, not from heart, not from feeling, not from intuition, and they just do something mostly for themselves. I'm not judging anybody, I'm just saying. Let's say like he gave you something and your wife or husband saw it and he didn't like it, and you got like, it was the fight, you got divorced, something like that. It's happening all the time, from the small thing. But the person, he didn't mean it. He didn't know that his wife, like his friend wife, he's not gonna like it at all. He didn't think about it. He thought about his friend. The friend liked him. It could be anything, like, but his wife, like, he hates this thing, like, and he didn't know about it. It's so mixed. It's like God see everything. So try to be careful with good and bad advices. I'm telling you, like a yoga teacher also. And another thing, it's many talking about to know the future, to know about past lives, but think about it. Believe me, it's better, also from experience, only if it's absolutely necessary it happens. Or enlightened people, they can see it. It goes naturally. But in general, try not to. If you're gonna see your past, like sometimes, like you're not gonna. Most of the times you cannot change it already. It's happened. Like it's gonna be your karma anyway. You're gonna work about it anyway. You know about it or you don't know about it anyway. But you're gonna meet your ex-wife, children, husband, your parents, previous ones in previous lives. And you have like your parents, your wife right now, you're chilling. No, it's gonna be too confusing. You're gonna be so like it's not a good feeling. You're gonna be so confused with your feelings, with your emotions, thoughts. Better not to. That's why God made this law. We're just forgetting these things, like, and we have a chance to go further. Yeah, if you remember past lives, like, it's supposed to be that way. It's a God will also. Like, it's a reason for that. And about future, if you're gonna know, if you don't know everything will be all right, you can make a future now. But let's say you're gonna be lazy. Everything will be all right. You know it already, and you're gonna be too relaxed. You're not gonna build anything. You're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna work on yourself. No stimulation. And if it's bad in the future, if you're gonna know it's gonna be very bad, you're gonna be tense all the time. You will wait for that. It's gonna be no life. You're gonna think about it all the time. So it's better not to. Not for everybody. Of course, it's always for some people, it's exception. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. I made 3 big topics like to think about. I hope it was helpful for you. I wish you health and God bless you. God bless you. Namaste.